Hello, I'm Lola, and welcome back to this next part of Enderal. So, yeah, last we left off, we were going to speak to Dal'Loran. He wants to see me. Is that good or bad? Mandela seemed to be very upset that I received the honour to speak with the Guildmaster. I shouldn't keep Dal'Loran waiting, so I'm going to speak to him now. Thought I'd play a little bit more of this. It's actually very late at night where I am right now, but I had nothing to do, couldn't sleep, so I thought, why not play some Enderal? Also, in this, might be able to upload one more episode after this, but I'll be away for about a week and a half. So if you don't see any episodes for a bit over a week, I haven't disappeared, I'm just not at home, so I can't upload. So this might be the last one for a week and a half, or I might be able to play one last one before I go away. But yeah, I'll be back after that, so it'll be about 8 or 9 days, I think, in between an upload. Anyway, this house is locked, but I can go in. Turns out. Okay. Did I have a key for it, or... Can I steal some bread? Yes, I'm going to steal some bread off the head of this guild, because why not? Hello?
Oi, you're a traveller, aren't you, my son?
I am.
Just a few words of friendly advice. Keep away from the Dark Valley.
Yeah, I tried to go there.
A bloody boneyard
Enemies
before.
were a bit hard, so I swiftly left.
The corpses there have started walking again.
Thank you for the advice.
I think I've seen you before, haven't I? You work for the Order.
I do. I'm in my keeper garb.
Those wild mages up in the temple are. I mean, sure, if the Grand Master trusts them, who am I to doubt his decision?
You're all
Still,
writing in sync, which is a bit odd. I won't steal anything else. I've stolen some bread already. Just checking if there's anything in here before I leave. Can I steal some coins? I'm kind of not tall enough for this. Can I stand on the bed and do it? Excuse me, guys. I'm just stealing some money. Quick save again. No one saw that. Close the door. Not much in there. Close the door. Don't mind me, guys. Won't steal the potions. Just bread and money. I thought he was in there.
Good pipe of peace weed. Blazes, why is that stuff so expensive?
Oh, I thought you were speaking. Here you are.
Take a seat.
I think I've just kicked something. Yes, I have. I think it's stuck there now. Oh well, I'll sit down. What would you like to speak to me about? Nice view. Just a random clock ticking. Are you going to take a seat, man? Where are you? You could be, like, slicing my neck from behind me right now, and I'd be none the wiser. Here you are.
Good. Thank you for coming. I'm Dal'Loran, by my path, Guildmaster of the Golden Sickle. What is your name?
Sir, well met. Can we skip the formalities? Just tell me why I'm here. No, sir, well met.
Well met. I'll be frank. You're an outlander, and that makes you pathless.
Yes,
and
it does.
I'm sure you know by now that the Golden Sickle is more than just a band of merchants. It's a citadel of traditional values in a time when they hardly exist anymore. Still, I believe that everyone has the right to prove themselves, pathless or not. And when you fought those assassins, you did just that.
Thank you kindly.
Even though you were too late. So, as promised, I'll make it short. I want to promote you to the rank of Protector.
Okay. I've only just started in your guild. Doesn't a promotion like this usually take longer? The Quartermaster suspected as much. He didn't seem very happy with me, to be honest. One question. Is this the guild house of the Sickle? I imagined it would be different. That's an odd question. Top one.
It does. But the circumstances are anything but ordinary.
Yeah, and he suspected something. He didn't like me.
That sounds just like him. You know, there were times when Mindalus was young and full of ideals. But his behavior these days continues to remind me that...
Am I going to
those
replace
times are
him or
long
something?
past.
I have a feeling that's where it might
Suppose he thinks
go.
your promotion is unfair to the other recruits. But you're fit for the task.
I mean, I get where he's coming from, though.
Even
It
he
is a
should
bit
see that.
unfair, to be honest. I'll ask this.
How? With floors
Yeah,
made
it's a
of
stupid
marble and
question.
statues of gold? This is not a brothel for nobles. It's a place
Interesting
of work.
voice actor, by the way.
In my experience,
He sounds
that
like
kind of nonsense does one thing above all else.
Nazir from the Dark
Distract.
Brotherhood. Is it Nazir? I can't remember. I think it's Nazir. What exactly does that mean? Serve as a protector?
The same as working for the trading post. Only you will no longer have to waste your skills on running errands.
Well, that's a good thing.
You promise to honor the principles of the Golden Sickle and to never act out against it or its members. In return, you will be granted a good pay and path-abiding honest work. Work that other Outlanders would give their left hand for, if I may say that.
You should know that I have other responsibilities as well. I will not be available day and night. Yeah, I am currently the prophet as well.
You don't have to be. You help the sickle when it needs help, and you get paid. That's it.
Sounds fair. I'm interested.
Good.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Can you read and write?
Yes.
Excellent. This contract contains what we expect from you in written form. Read it, sign it, and then we can start.
Read the contract and hand it back to Mal Dal'Loran to sign. Signed. Is this like terms and conditions? Because I never read those. But I should probably read this contract. Here it is. Agreement between the Golden Sickle and SureAI, I guess. I hereby pledge to serve the Merchants Guild of the Golden Sickle as protector until the revocation of this document. This includes to respect of the guild's statuettes, Enderalian law, and the righteous path, to never act against the sickle or its members and or its business partners, to always adequately represent the sickle. This includes the above-mentioned rule as well as a decent and ethical behaviour. Breach of one or more of the above terms will be punished and can result in immediate nullification of the protector contract. The Golden Sickle also reserves the right to alert the Guard of Arc in case of serious offences. Signatories, SureAI, I'll pretend I've squiggled it on, so... Signed. All signed, all done. Can I steal some money? I'm not holding up to those ethical principles at the moment, aren't I?
Yes?
Give Mal the signed contract. Here it is.
Excellent. Then we can start right away. Are you ready for your first assignment as a protector?
I am. What do you need me to do? I've got an achievement as protector. That's cool.
Before I tell you, I have to ask you something. Are you familiar with the Blue Islands Coalition?
I'll go with vaguely.
The Blue Islands Coalition is a league of powerful merchants from the belt of Killet. I take it you've heard about the Civil War.
Yes, I've heard of that.
It has been going on for 2 years now. Recently, the Council of Elders, which is made up of mostly wealthy merchants in Calais, succeeded in restoring rudimentary order. That is, if a dictatorship by those cutthroats can be called order.
How did the Civil War start?
Blasphemous rumors about the supposed death of the Lightborn.
I mean,
It's ridiculous when you say it out loud.
I know
like
the truth
that,
of all that, I
but
guess.
the Calayans never were a God-fearing people to begin with. I suppose some of the elders were behind those rumors. They wanted all the power for themselves, so they spread a rumor that the gods were dead, and that it was time for a new order to arise. At first it was just a few remaining servants of the Lightborn against the usurpers. Then the latter started turning on each other. Thousands of people died. Although the Calayans brought this upon themselves, it's still a tragedy.
I see, and how exactly does that affect us?
It affects trade. Since the Civil War, the prices for spices, cane sugar, and Calayan cloth have exploded. And while some might profit from this, most merchants don't. But this situation should settle down now that the war is over, and it's not the topic of this discussion. I need you because some days ago an emissary of the Blue Islands Coalition arrived in Ark.
Oh, they sent an emissary to spite the wars? You don't seem to hold this Council of the Elder in high regard, do you? No, they sent an emissary?
Yes, but it's no ordinary visit. We'll talk of that later.
And you don't seem to hold this Council of the Elders in high regard, do you?
I don't. But that's a different story.
So what's my role in
I
this?
want you to meet this emissary and give him this letter. It's a written invitation to come to the guild's house for dinner.
Wait, I thought you said becoming a protector would free me from running errands.
We are talking about a representative of one of the world's most powerful merchant guilds. This is not an ordinary
Fair enough.
errand.
It's still an errand, though, isn't it? Understood. Where can I find this emissary?
Finding that out will be part of your job. But I suppose he's somewhere in that city where there are colorful clothes and shining jewels.
Noble quarter?
Kalayans are drawn to that kind of flashiness like
Is he that,
children's sweets.
or maybe not a
Now
noble
go.
quarter. Is he that guy in the
Come back to
marketplace,
me
maybe?
once you've delivered the message.
I'm not sure. Present the emissary of the Blue Irons Coalition with the invitation. I received a letter from Dal'Loran, which I have to deliver to the Kalayan emissary. The emissary arrived in Ark a short while ago and should still be somewhere in the city. Okay, well, I'll do that at some point. Maybe now. Maybe later. We'll see. First, let's make our way out of here.
Just have to work for one.
Yes, I know. I will. I'll work. Right. Oh, they're in the foreign quarter. Okay. So do I have anything else in Ark? I know I have to go back to the Undercity at some point as well. I might as well do this shortcut first. Yeah, and then talk to Rasha, maybe? I'll see. I'll see what I have to do. What's my carry weight like a second? Yeah, I cleared it out last episode, mainly. Oh, is that to summon my horse? Summon the mountain, fair enough. Oh, my staff needs enchanting, actually. Or filling, should I say. I'll use a common. And a petty. And a common. Fill it up to the top so it lasts a little while. Okay, so they're in the tavern. Haven't been in the tavern for a while. Okay, it's you. Hello.
Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood.
Yeah, I'll
and
do
see
that
if you
soon.
can find the old ones. I'll wait
He
for
no
you
talk to
message
Dul.
in my
He not
laboratory.
bad. Talk to others.
It won't take long. You're here with the Blue Island Coalition, aren't you? I'm looking for your emissary.
Emissary. He talk about Dijaam?
Indeed. Who's that?
Dijaam not here. Dijaam other place. Perhaps Dul can remember, but he needs to help his memory. Dul's memory old and full of holes.
Speaking like Khajiit.
Jeez.
Old and full of holes? You're still in your 20s. Yeah.
He right, but sailor life is rough, and the sea winds blow away thoughts just like that. Dul heard that pennies can
Oh,
help,
for God's sake.
but Dul not knows if true.
I've heard of something that can help with your memory problem. It's said to hurt, though. Alright then, here's your money. Look, pal, I'm working for a very powerful man. If the Blue Iron Coalition learns that you refuse to help me, I will try it.
Powerful man.
Ah, it worked.
But fine. Dul want no trouble. Dijaam went bathing in house with many waters. Go look there. He has what he came here for.
I don't think I've been in the bathhouse.
Leave Dul alone.
Walk blessed, my sir.
I thought that was him speaking
Yes,
then.
You should go into the Whisperwood and see.
Yes,
what you can
I'll go
find.
there. Where is this bathhouse then? Apparently out in the foreign quarter. Or maybe not, but...
Yes?
Marketplace? Where is this bathhouse? Oh, bloody hell, it's just leading me through all the quarters. Noble's Quarter? That'd make sense. I love it how the Noble's Quarters, high and mighty, up the stairs. I'm not sure if I've been in here. 1 second, let me have a look.
Walk blessed. Yes.
I think I have actually, but
I'm sure I have. Just what you need.
blueprints actually. Ah, you have Starlink stuff. Oh, a spacious backpack. I can't make it because I am not that level of handicraft, I don't think, but I'll remember that. I will buy that in the future if I don't see one in public. I will buy some moonstone, or I'm always in need of moonstone. You don't have any shadow steel, or do you? You don't really take anything else. I'm not going to use them, to be honest. That'll do.
And safe travels.
Can't ever stop picking ingredients.
Walk blessed.
One day, I'm gonna be an adventurer.
Your ice house? Have I been in here?
Now,
Oh
come
my.
on, just a little to the left and...
I have not. Requires a key, but what the hell?
You are really starting to annoy me, you know that?
The heck is happening?
Oh, now look at that. A visitor. Great. Just great. What do you want? Are you here because of the placard?
I am. You're looking for help with that machine? Which placard? I don't think I've read it, or I've forgotten if I have.
Great. And here I thought someone had actually read it. But no, if it isn't about Mind Song and fair ladies, people just don't care. I'm looking for a helping hand, an adventurer. Someone willing to take over a very important task for Horst.
I'm guessing this is Horst? Horst?
Yes, Horst. And no, he is not my imaginary friend, but this gorgeous example of Enderalian
fair enough.
metallurgy and starling ingeniousness right beside me. My personal centurion, and soon my new body.
Your body or your bodyguard? I'm afraid I don't follow this machine. This, Horst, this is your new body?
Yes, steel instead of flesh, energy instead of blood. Away with this useless shell and its pathetic fugacity. In Horst's body, I will live on forever.
Bit odd, but okay. So you want to what? Become that machine?
Ah, you wouldn't understand this even if you'd been my apprentice for 15 years. If it helps you, just imagine that I transfer my consciousness, my soul, into Horst's body. And by doing this, I become him. Apotheosis, that's what the scholars from Kyra call it. Man's ascent to something
thought it was Kira.
higher. A deity, you could say. The only logical response to current events, by the way.
What do you mean by that?
Red madness, death of the Lightborn. You don't need to be one of those keepers to see something is happening.
I
in this
am. You're
world.
speaking to someone in keeper garb
It's
right now.
going south. And
In
other
keeper
than
gear?
the Holy Order and his new Naramese magically gifted pals I am no friend of, trying to pray away such threats. We need to change humanity.
The apotheosis, the overcoming
not sure
of
I
our
agree with
fleshly
this.
nature is the first step. Unfortunately,
In fact, I do not agree with this.
Sees it that way.
But I'll do the
But
quest
hey,
if he wants me to
that's
do
their
something.
choice.
I see, and why do you... with what do you need my help?
With this and that, errands.
A bit of this and a bit of that.
Your rough hands are better suited for
As
than mine.
Bellathor would say.
But first, we need to find my assistant Pathira. She's gone missing.
What? Where did she go?
Well, I suppose she took a flying unicorn to Old Aranath. I don't know, Sonic.
Well, you
Else
could
I
give me
wouldn't
some
ask you
clues.
for
I don't
your
like
help,
this guy.
would I? For his completion, Horst is asking something important. Some kind of steering unit, you might call it. Pathira and I have done research and found out that Dal'Loran and his cohorts in Thalgard worked on a machine
I've been to
there that
Thalgard,
might
haven't I?
employ a similar mechanism. Even though I had strongly spoken out in favor of an armed escort to send with her, Pathira had insisted on going alone. And surprise, I haven't heard from her since.
So you sent Pathira to go recover that device on her own. That's dangerous. Thalgard, what exactly happened there?
Something that makes it the ideal place to go if you're suicidal and you're looking for a quick way out. You're an outlander, aren't you? How can I explain that without going beyond the scope? Dal'Loran. Does the name ring a bell? He was an arcanist who lived about 2,000 years ago. Back then, the Order planned to build a second great city here in Enderal, situated in a region we now call Golden Forest. But as it turned out,
Yeah, I read
the
the book
place
on
was
that, didn't I?
everything but a good choice for a settlement. No crops would grow there, and the water made the settlers sick. So 3 years after the founding of the first settlement, Malif, the Order forced the settlers to abandon the mission and return to Ark. But as things are with vain personalities, Dal'Loran, who had been in charge of the mission, didn't like that idea at all. Malif had been his dream, and so he wanted to hold on to it no matter what the price. One of his ways to do so was a device
22 out of
called
40.
the Sun Wheel, an old Pyrean construction which was meant to make the barren lands fertile again. You can figure out the rest.
Indeed, I can.
One night there was a bright flash of light, and since then Thalgard has been contaminated. Apart from a few animals and the Sunborn, savages whose brains have been rotted by the green fog there, it's deserted. In the first few centuries to follow, the fog spread as far as Golden Forest, but by now it's receded from there.
So you sent Pathira to go recover that device on her own? That's dangerous.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. But as I said, she insisted. You know, she's of the lone wolfish type, if you get what I mean.
Okay.
Here, this is the place where Pathira said she would set up her camp. From here, she planned to go explore the nearby ruins. And please don't die, else I have no idea how to get Horst up and running.
Very well, I'll do it. Hypothesis Part 1. Okay. Search camp for hints. If there is one thing the Ark doesn't lack is the eccentric personalities in a small hidden workshop. I met a starling inventor called Dal'Loran. Since some years, he is constructing a special starling device which is called Horst. Guessing that's play on host. And which he wants to use to gain immortality by transferring his consciousness into it. He asked me to find his assistant, Pathira. He's just said that and I've already forgotten how it's pronounced. Who he ordered to retrieve a component for the device in the Golden Forest. Well, I will do that at some point, but it's a bit away yet. So we'll untoggle that for now, but I'm glad I came in here because probably would have missed that mission, to be honest. So much that it's easily missed. Just checking around your place, because you seem like the type who would have hidden trap doors to like a old cellar or something. It's alright, I suppose. Oh, can't jump down. Right. Where are we going now? The bathhouse? I've not been in the bathhouse. In fact, there's a lot of the noble quarter I haven't actually seen. I thought I'd seen everything. Hello.
Walk blessed. Has my sir come to indulge in the hot springs of the Larkses?
Interesting
Or is
hair.
my sir simply looking for a place to forget about life's daily sorrows? In either case, he will be required to pay a toll of 57
Yeah, I think you've been to the
pennies.
bath a lot. It's very flat. Actually, I'm looking for someone. His name is Dijaam, a Chilean. Any chance he's around here somewhere?
Unfortunately, a man with such a name is not known to me.
Okay, anyone else say anything?
I'll pay.
My dame, you should cover
Oh, it's
yourself
her.
with-
She's
Let's talk
Dijaam?
downstairs, shall we? I want to indulge in these beautiful springs for as long as I can.
Okay. Wait a moment. You're Dijaam?
As far as I know, yes. Dijaam Onelis, daughter of Joran, emissary of the Blue Islands Coalition, and newcomer to this
And
wonderful
has no
city.
clothes on. I guess we're in a bathhouse though, so I'm
Let's save the
overdressed.
introductions for later, shall we? It's cold up here.
Very well. Sounds like a plan.
It does. Come on down.
I mean, I could do the message, but I'll talk to her a bit more. It's just the city guard clears his throat. Do I just come in the bath? Then just does it strip me if I'm in here, or am I in full? I'm in full armor.
What is it? Are you coming?
I'm floating away, kind of, but yes, sure. Do all Chileans do their business in a pool?
Depends on the business.
Oh, she
I
likes
guess.
that. Alright, why not? I'm floating away, and I think I've just had my clothes taken off. Oh, yes, I am now naked. What am I doing?
So, I take it you're the welcoming party from the Sickle, am I right? I was told someone would contact me as soon as we landed, but for the past 2 days, no one has. I thought I might as well take a look around the city. Even though this city has certainly seen better days, at least according to the gossip. Red madness, lost ones in the forests, crazed brigands. Phew.
So why exactly does the Blue Islands Coalition take the risk of sending a ship to an Enderal with all that's going on? You've been waiting for 2 days. Why are you here? What is this important business Dal'Loran talked about? The first one.
I'm sure they have their reasons.
You've been waiting 2 days?
I have. But I've been warned that this Dal'Loran is a... how shall I say... a complicated character. I'm important, and I'll let you feel just how important by letting you wait.
Yeah, I get that.
But who cares? Once an idiot, always an idiot.
And why are you here?
Now, aren't you curious? But fine, why not? We want to buy an artifact from the Sickle. An ancient and powerful one.
What kind of artifact?
One of unmatched value. 2 golden testicles from a
Vatir
Vatir,
testicles.
each of them weighing 3
Lovely.
pounds.
Yeah, is she serious, or I'm just gonna sigh? I was gonna
Sorry,
say.
I just had to.
Nearly fell for it.
Jokes aside, I would be a bad merchant if I went around gossiping with confidential information, wouldn't I? Don't take it personally.
Anyway, Dal'Loran gave me a letter for
Show
you
me.
here.
Formal supper in the guild's house with Dal'Loran himself. Oh my, this is going to be an evening full of jesting and good humor. You can tell Dal'Loran I'll be there. Thanks for delivering the message.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Hopefully it won't be the last one. You're welcome. Then we're done here. I'm guessing I could have a go with her. Whilst I would happily, to be honest, myself. My character, not so much. But she is very attractive. You're welcome.
One more thing before you go. You're Enal. I've heard that accent before, but I just can't put my finger on it. Where are you from?
Nerim, I haven't been here long.
Of course, that was it.
I'm suddenly beginning to not
And how
trust
is it
her.
that a traveler like you is now running errands for the Golden Sickle?
I want some money. Yes, it pays well. It just happened. You have to do something, I suppose. Good question. I guess I wanted to lend a hand. Well, it pays well.
Uh-huh.
Ah, she likes that.
Anyway, good luck with whatever you do next. Ah, and if you're in the mood for it, apparently there's a Chilean minstrel group in this city, and they perform in the tavern just next to the bathing house.
Okay.
I'll stay there for the time being, and I wouldn't mind a good chat.
For you, I could spare some time. No. Sounds good. I'm busy these days. We'll see. Yeah, like I said, I'm guessing you might be able to romance her. Like, well, we were headed down that route with Jesper. Maybe? What was her name? Kalia again? Sorry, I've forgotten her name. I think it's that. But yes, with this particular guy, I'm probably going for Jesper if it's the option. But usually I would say yes. Sounds good.
Well then, I'll see you there.
We're just being
Then
friendly.
walk blessed, as people here like to say.
Okay, tell him the message was conveyed. Can I get dressed now? Are you putting my armor back on? Or am I just naked? Well, I guess I can put it on when I'm outside. Nice doing business with you.
Yes?
Let's get dressed. Oh god, what did I have on? I have to remember. Do I have Ring of the Keeper? No, because my sword's enchanted with one-handed, isn't it? No. What's enchanted? Something's enchanted with one-handed. Yes, boots. So I had the Ring of the Spiritualist on in the end, didn't I? Alright. That's some fun. So she is going to be in the tavern with the dancers as well, if I want to have another word with her. Which I will at some point. She seems interesting, to say the least. Been a bit of a shorter episode, but I think I'm going to end here on this note. Or on that note, should I say. And then we'll go back to Dal'Loran and have a chat with him. And remember to meet her again and have a chat with Dijaam in the tavern. But yeah, guys, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.